Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, especially if you have been here since the beginning, you know what time it is. This is day. No, actually, we gotta throw it back. We gotta get the OG intro going here. Welcome, 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 welcome back to day number 500 out of 500 posted straight in a row. Cannot believe we actually did it. Thank you guys so much. And listen, I wanted to have the same words on the screen too. Okay, when I pop up day whatever it is out of 500, in this case 500, but we've upgraded PCs. We've switched editing softwares. We do not have that exact same layout anymore that we had from day one, so I can't, unfortunately. And it was actually way back at day number 245, or at least around that area, where we did make that switch over. So it's been a minute. And if you weren't here before then for that first half of this challenge, basically, you're more than likely really confused about what the heck is going on, because I've only posted gaming content since then. I did still have IRL content pumping out until about the 280 mark though, so about in that range is where let's just call it 300 even here. So the last 200 of this challenge is where we made that switch over to gaming, because I was able to actually record it like I wanted to at the very start of the challenge. And I'm glad that we were able to, because that is honestly where my heart lies, is within the gaming community. I'm a gamer at heart, simply put. I really am. And with that said, okay, I do love making the IRL content. If you go back to the very first day, okay, though, day number 1 of this challenge, I said out loud that I wanted to make gaming content, and it would evolve into it eventually. I just did not have the capabilities of doing such when I started the challenge. Now, eventually, we'll get that day number 245 in, we get the new PC, we're able to record the gaming stuff, but we've got so much that happened before then, because that's basically day 250, right? That's basically the halfway point of this challenge, and we went through so much in the first 250 days. Started off by building a bench on day number 2 with my brother at his house, and then we moved on to some bigger things like getting my own place and starting college, starting my degree, and then we had other things like introducing Colin to the vlogs, introducing Logan to the vlogs, who I've been friends with my whole life. Colin I met up at college, and then we had the workouts that we did every single day, which, by the way, I just want to say, yes, I made a lot of progress in the gym, and no, I did not know what I was doing back then. Now I do. That's part of that we wanted to increase on though when we started this challenge, was learning different things in life and different aspects, not necessarily just content. Like I said back at day 1, every aspect of life. So I did improve on that one. Just want you guys to know that, even though we haven't posted that in a really long time. Because when you do IRL content, it gets boring watching me do the same routine every day. My daily routine is pretty similar day to day, and you guys saw that. So why would I want to keep on doing that? That's why I knew I wanted to transition into the gaming eventually down the line. Again, just wasn't able to at the start. So we had to start off with it, got to where we wanted to be eventually, and I'm going to continue doing the IRL content. All right, I'm going to continue it, and first thing that we are going to have is probably an Atlanta vlog, because I am actually there right now at the time you guys are watching this video. I'm in Atlanta. What am I doing in Atlanta? I'm there for Call of Duty. You know, the game that I've been posting forever, because we got Major 3 in Atlanta DreamHack. Super excited to be there. I'm going to be linking up with a bunch of guys over at Torn Esports. I've been playing with them on this channel. Again, you know them, and you're going to be familiar with them for years to come on this channel. But the IRL stuff will be on here. But then whenever I go and do other things IRL, like me and Logan are probably going to take a trip together, it won't be on here. It'll be on a separate channel, and I don't know if I'll promote that one on here or not. I probably will, but it'll be in the future. I don't have anything decided for it at the moment, but I would still like to make that kind of content, because it is super nice to look back on, especially, you know, just for my own personal keepsake. A good example, actually, a really good example of this would be the 2 videos that we have with Logan, where we did the workouts with him, and then the third video we did with the 4 a.m. donut run. I think all 3 of those happen to be some of my most popular videos to this day, and it's just nice watching for me and him, just because it's our raw relationship, like friendship out there for you guys to see, but also as a viewer, as someone who isn't just me and him, because it's just funny. Like I said, we have a good friendship like that, and it's just nice to look back on and see. So I know me and him both appreciate it, because we've talked about it multiple times actually, and then it's nice to just rewatch those videos now and then. So moments like that I love capturing on video, and so I think it's just nice to kind of have that separate on its own channel. And then this one, the main focus will be gaming, because we had that little stint where we had the Pixelmon on here. We were able to record that on my old PC, the only thing that we could record gaming wise on that PC. But since we've got the new one, we've gotten to record pretty much whatever we want. We still had some Pixelmon going up. We had Arc Raiders when it was really big, and then majority of the time Call of Duty, because that is my game. That's what I grew up on. That's what I've played a lot, and I'm kind of tapped into all communities: the zombies community, the multiplayer community, the ranked community slash professional scene. But I would say out of all three of those currently, I'm most heavily invested into the pro scene for sure. But back in the day, I would have said zombies. Now, it's not my cup of tea anymore per se. I'm not saying that it's terrible. It's just not peak like Black Ops 3 was. And you all know that. You've heard me talk about anything and everything under the sun these past 500 days. So we've voiced our opinion on zombies before. We've had my friends Ethan and Tanner come on here and talk about that. I absolutely love those guys for coming on here. Man, we've had so many people on this. Real quick, I just want to say shout out to everybody who has been a part of any video. And shout out to everybody in my life behind the scenes who may not be in the videos, but either watch them that I know personally or that I know personally and they just supported me throughout the entire journey. And then, of course, you guys, shout out again to you all. I think it's like the fourth one I've given you guys this video already, but seriously, I do appreciate all the support. Content in general, I love making content, but I don't want them to overlap with each other and just make this channel a whole mess. This is going to be game specific. Was it a super fun journey? Yes. Am I going to leave the videos up on this channel? Yes, at least for a long while. I don't think I'm going to remove them anytime soon. Maybe in the, future, maybe I'll take them down or transfer them over to a new channel. Who knows? But for right now, they're staying. You guys were here with me since the very beginning. Think about it. From day number 1, when we were sitting right here, just at a little different angle. Okay, the camera would have been this was the backdrop. The camera would have just been right over here off screen. You're gonna have it on screen right now where it was, so you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Heck, even when I had my job interview for my internship for my college degree, you guys got to see that. I took you all everywhere. We had so many unique experiences with each other, and every single thing that I experienced from the age of 18 to 20 is basically right here within this 500-day series with you guys. So seriously do appreciate all you being here. Shout out again to all you guys for tuning in, whether it was for 1 day, for 2 days, for every single day out of the 500. That's crazy if somebody did that, by the way. And if you did, you're a super fan. Shout out to you. I'm just super thankful for all you guys being here and for myself for posting every single day. Now, some days it was up past midnight, as I said earlier. But hey, it still got up. It still counts. I was still awake. It was still technically my day. We're going to take the W's where we can. And there's so many other things that I could include in this little 500-day recap. I mean, think about it. 500 days. I did a lot in my life in that time. I could include so much, but I think this is just the sweet spot. We can end it off here. There's not too little. There's also not too much for you guys to think about. Just a little recap of some of the best moments that I personally had. And one last thank you to you guys for tuning in every single time you saw a video come across your feed. And shout out to everybody who subscribed. We started with 54, I think it was. And at the time of this recording, we have 309. So super thankful that I've been able to grow this community. And I'm going to keep growing this community. To end off these things, where is the future going to take me? As I mentioned, this channel will just be gaming from here on out, and if it is a IRL type video, it has to do with whatever game I am playing, more than likely Call of Duty. So there is that, because be on the lookout for those Atlanta vlogs. I'm super excited for Major 3 coming up. Now, if there is something IRL related in the future, again, I might speak on it here, or I might just let that be its own separate entity. We shall see what I do. But other than that, that is all I got. The daily uploads are still coming. Just won't be out of day 500 anymore. But we're still going to have the daily uploads. We're still going to be pumping them out. Still going to be pumping out content because this is what I love doing. So join the army if you are new around here and have not already been subscribed. But that's all you got from me today. Hope you guys do enjoy. Hope you guys days. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Love y'all. Peace.